All right, welcome back. The spillover effect of last weekend's governorship election, which declared electoral victory for Mr. Peter Ayo Fayose of the PDP against the incumbent, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, has brought several reactions, and they differ. There's such big extremes in terms of the different reactions that we have got. But Governor Kayode Fayemi has been described in virtually every newspaper in the land, including online as well, as a perfect gentleman who has shown an amazing amount of statesmanship by conceding defeat and expressing willingness to work with the new governor-elect, and that is Mr. Peter Ayo Fayose.
Unprecedented.
It is unprecedented, actually. I left that word out. Unprecedented statesmanship, because we've never had it this way in the country, and possibly across African continent as well. I'm not sure we've seen anything like this. It's unprecedented. Many would have thought the governor would have taken Fayose to court. That was the expectation. The lawyers were preparing the moment they said this is going to happen, or that the result is indicating that. They expected they will go to court, but he displayed a level of maturity that is not found in most of our leaders, if we want to call every political person in Nigeria leaders. He displayed a maturity that is not common. And then to use the Akwa Ibom language, uncommon maturity, so to say. So having said that, then, we've got in the House to have conversation with us about the election, how it happened, what happened, and the aftermath that some people have been having all kind of projections, conversation about it, and comments as well. We'll discuss all of that this morning. To have this conversation with us, I'll start from my left, Honorable Bimbo Daramola of the APC. He is the DG campaign... Congressman.
Thank you.
Yes. The congressman is here again, Bimbo Daramola of the APC, and represents Ekiti State in the House of Representatives, and also the DG of the campaign organization for Dr. Kayode Fayemi.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you here.
Very nice to be here.
On the other hand, we've got sitting just beside me, Senator Ayo Arise, who's a member of PDP in Ekiti State and a strong supporter of the winner of the election, Ayo Fayose. Yes.
Thank you very much.
And just beside him is Mr. Yemisi Olayinka, who's the DG Fayose Campaign Organization. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Fortunately, I'm not the DG.
Oh, you're not the DG. You are
like I'm part of the campaign.
Part of the campaign.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I was given the impression that you were the DG. I guess, as they say, my bad.
Exactly.
My bad. Yeah. So let's kickstart the conversation by asking you, what was your experience of the election? Some people have said it went very peacefully. It's a quintessential free and fair election that we've never had it so good in Nigeria. You were in Ekiti on that faithful Saturday. What was your experience?
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to thank Nigerians. I want to say a big thank to INEC for conducting a first ever peaceful, rancor-free election in Nigeria. It's unprecedented, like you rightly said. It was a beginning of a new Nigeria we all hope to see. Coming back to the question, on that fateful day, you realize that because of the federal government has taken...
Why did you say fateful?
Yeah, on that fateful day, on that beautiful day, on that nice day, on that
so
glorious day.
So it's not fateful then if it's a beautiful day?
A beautiful day. It's
okay.
A beautiful day. You know, we saw it we saw it coming already that everything would go on peacefully because the federal government took measures, nice measures to forestall the usual violence we see in an election. You know, you remember what happened in Anambra State, in Anambra, where You know, we have a lot of issues. But because the federal government said, okay, we want to improve on what we've been doing, the INEC said we want to improve on what we've been doing, they took some measures, even though it's not comfortable to certain individuals who are maybe by their plans, they have a motive, and now it's not going through, they don't like what happened, and at the end of the day, we had super smooth election in Ekiti State.
But
And
Mr. Lainga, some comments and some analysis coming out have implied that the militarization of the whole area was quite intimidating to many.
Well, I disagree with that school of thought, because if you look at the number of people that collected their voters' card, we have about 400,000, and over 300,000 voted at that election, meaning that we had about over 75% of participation. That does not mean that people did not come out to vote. They were not materialized. They were not taken away from, I mean, they were not they didn't take undue advantage of the voters not to stay back. What would have happened if we didn't have the military on ground? It would have been intimidation, which is the trademark of our opponent. We know what they are meant to do, what they are planning to do. And because they couldn't do it, you can see everything went on smoothly.
Okay,
let me just quickly take you back. If you remember, in 2009, we had a rerun election in Ekiti State. And that rerun election, you know, because, you know, initially we thought that the military would come on ground, they would come on board, and a lot of people were agitated. They said, oh, we don't want the military. You remember what happened in Idosi? Idosi was, the INEC office in Idosi was burnt down. And on that day, if you remember the last campaign of ACN, not APC, of ACN then, oh, the leader of the party was so happy that the military was not coming, and they were able to do what they wanted to do. And we all know it's history today. We know what happened in Idosi.
Okay. All right. Having said that, let me get your own thought, because I want to run around everybody. From your perspective, what did you see happen on that day? And what's your thought about the election itself?
Yeah, first, let me correct one impression that what Dr. Fayemi did is unprecedented. It is not.
Okay.
It's
How many